That was my intro, you know?
Pa, 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 pa.
It was my
And then
intro.
you say pa, 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 pa. All right. We can do it again.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do the bak bak and then you do pa 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 pa, okay?
Okay. Pa,
Okay.
pa, 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 pa,
No,
pa,
I
pa,
do
pa, pa,
that.
pa, pa,
I
pa.
do that. And then you do the
Oh,
other
okay.
one.
All right. All right. And then together, da 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 da, and we do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you go ahead. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. You missed it, bro. You didn't do it. Why
Yeah,
did
we are
you do
working on
it?
our. We are from the creative team, and this is our job. That's why they don't hire us because they don't know our talents.
My God, it's so hot. I feel like killing myself.
Tell me about it. I want to kill myself too. Never
Because
mind.
of the heat?
So chill. No, I thought we were just talking in general about our lives and
I just literally
oh,
said it's so hot, I feel like killing myself. Meaning that I wanted to kill myself because of the heat. Bro,
I see. I
you good, bro? Do we need to talk about something?
no, everything is good. Everything is good. I don't know. It's just very funny to me. But yeah, man. How's the chat? Is the chat dead, alive? What's happening to the chat?
Everyone's dead. No one is alive. Everything sucks. And yeah, pretty much that's it. But yeah,
God, I'm watching.
let's just talk about um the movie that
I'm
we were
talking.
supposed to watch
I'm
last
talking about.
weekend.
Yeah, Uncut Gems, right?
No! We were supposed to watch Clue, bro. We chose it, remember?
Yes. Clue.
Bro, you didn't watch
That is
it?
true. No, I watched it. I watched Clue. What are you talking about? Like,
You didn't watch it, did you? Just be honest.
no, I did. No, I did. I did. It's a wonderful movie, and it's 1985 movie. So, like, I love 1985s. It's a good comedy, and my favorite character was Colonel Mustard. Yeah. What about
Mm-hmm.
you?
My favorite, um,
Hmm?
my favorite character was the hooker, the pimp hooker.
The pimp hooker. Hmm.
Yeah, I
What
forgot her
was her
name.
name? Because I only remember names. Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember her name. She was the girl, the woman with the really nice dress, and she's the one who killed the police guy. By the way, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
And did you know that like in theaters when Clue was released, they had like three endings shown in different cinemas. So it's like you choose like randomly. There is always going to be a different ending out of the three. Did you know that?
Yeah, they showed like the movie the one I watched had like the three like the
Mm-hmm.
first three endings and
Mm-hmm.
I at first the first ending I was like okay that's cool that explains a lot where it's everything is done by the pimp, you know. And then yeah. And then they were like, that's one possibility of how it could have ended. Here's another one. And I was like, what? Which ending do you like the most?
I would go for the first one as well. Yeah, like I think that made more sense to me than the other two. I mean, the other two were like also obvious, but I preferred the first ending over the other two.
I really like the third one, me. But it's funny because like the FBI or CIA or whatever agent,
Yeah,
he ends up
Miss Scarlet.
what? His name is Miss Scarlet.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the killer. Like, Miss, a spoiler alert. So, My headphone keeps disconnecting today.
Oh my
Everything is
god.
bad.
Your voice is so much more clear
Yeah,
right now. What the fuck? I
it's
feel
so much what?
it's so much more better. Like I can hear you more clearly.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna then just shut my window a little and just disconnect my phone.
Okay, now it's
All right.
okay,
This
now
should,
it's so
yeah,
crystal clear. It's crisp the sound.
exactly. Because that's the microphone of the iPad, and the other one was just like shitty headphones. So, yeah, you know, you get your money's worth. Now I cannot hear you at all.
Because I'm not talking. I'm staring into
Uh,
dead space. I don't know why I feel this way. I've not been motivated to do anything for the past few days. Mainly because I've had
mhm,
my birthday on Thursday. I'm old now, you know, really old.
yeah.
Um,
And hey, happy birthday. Your birthday was a few days ago,
yes, thank
and
you.
you're now, and how old are you now?
I am old. I'm really
Old.
old.
We're talking about like 28 or 27,
46, more like, you know.
46, more like, okay. Yeah, well, you always looked like in your 50s, but that's that's so now you can just match your age the way you look. Well, that's very cool. But no, to be fair with you, yeah, it's been a very tough week for me as well because no motivation, nothing to do. I'm just like laying on my
Mm-hmm.
bed, and I'm learning, I'm doing shit like equities and bonds and this and that, but mm, but yeah, nothing progressive. I want to start working again, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
been cool, cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know if I think it has something to do with the the weather
The weather.
probably. Yeah. What?
We're so alike, both blaming it on the weather.
Well, I
Like,
think it is
weather.
that though.
This is not this. Well, apparently people are doing shit even at this weather.
I don't
So,
know who does shit, but me, it's too hot to even move. I just took a shower,
oh, for
just
you it's
like
hot.
I take like 3 times a day or something almost.
Shit, for that hot. No, mine is cool now. Like, we got the monsoons going on. So now it's like very cool, like cool weather all the time.
Yeah,
So it's like I don't even
probably.
need like, yeah.
Yours is like done now. For us, it's only beginning. It's just the
So
beginning.
mine, because of the cool weather, I'm more sleepy, like more lazy,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But but yeah, um, I don't know.
Are
I've
we
been
li
watching
we're literally
Arrested Development.
we're literally talking about the weather. Thank you for changing the topic. Arrested Development? No, I've never watched it. I actually wait, is it the one where the rich family goes through a scandal and whatnot?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I started it and then I didn't finish it because it was boring.
I am laughing all the time. I think their puns are very funny, like, and it's I have like already good characters which I like adore. I mean, I love The Office, but I cannot watch it again because I've watched it. So, and it's always sunny in Philadelphia. So they are like, I don't know. They're
Yeah,
not
you
not
really
good.
do like
Too
those
many.
kind of sitcoms where, they have like dry humor or something.
Yes. I mean, I also liked, it's always sunny in Philadelphia where the humor is very dark, but it's very hard to find good TV shows these days,
Hmm.
which would make me laugh.
I don't want to laugh. I want to cry. I just recently I watched Clue, right? I watched another movie called The Invitation. I don't know if you watched it.
Oh yeah, with Anna Taylor Joy,
No.
Joy, someone.
Who?
The Invitation. Oh, is it the couples? Two couples game night? Invitation.
Yeah, it's something like that. Is like there's this girl. She's a mixed girl, and she lost her parents or something, and then she does like a DNA thing, and she finds out that
No, no, no,
her family from
no
her
spoiler.
mother's side is from like royalty Britain or something, and she gets invited to
Uh,
their cousin's wedding, and they're like all white British
okay.
people, rich, you know. And then she ends up finding out that there's the guy. She ends up having a crush on this guy who's British royalty or whatever, who's not her cousin, by the way. And then finds out that he's a fucking vampire.
Shit. What?
Yeah, and then it's just, yeah, and then in the end she basically, kills like the vampire. She kills him because she's a strong black woman. I don't know. No, I mean that's not the message that it was sending, but it was like
Wait, is that the
really.
girl from Game of Thrones that like who
Yes,
was like the right
she was
hand to
the
Khaleesi?
maid. She was the maid. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. That,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. And I mean, I
No.
really liked it until they put like 2 weeks later at the very end where she had to like go look for her descendants to kill and murder them. I was like, the end scene where she got out of the house all burning, it was cool. I don't know why they had to add like 2 weeks later to that.
Well, I've been getting like pretty good reviews about How to Train Your Dragon.
What? Are
Um,
you insane?
yeah, it's like 9 out of 10 IMDb, apparently. You can check. It's like going crazy right now. People are saying it's actually a very good movie
I've
to
seen a
see.
lot of reviews saying that
And
it's really shitty movie. I don't know why.
fuck, I mean, that's weird. But like, I mean, the only problem is I cannot watch it in the theaters here because apparently it's not in like the original audio, which is English. It's like in Hindi.
Oh
Now,
my
I don't want to watch
god.
stuff, you know.
Do you want to learn how to train your dragon?
Oh my God, I'm flying.
Toothless!
Oh, is that a
Toothless!
oh, let us eat vegetarian food and pray to dragons. But yeah, no, I cannot do that. But though, 28 years later
Mm-hmm.
is something I am gonna watch because I have watched Cillian Murphy's 28 Days Later, and it's a good zombie movie, and I'm hoping that this one is gonna be good as well.
It's Killian, no?
So,
Killian Murphy.
Cillian, sorry, Cillian. Talking about Cillian, how's Cillian Murphy?
I don't know how he is.
Ah,
Shh,
I
we don't talk
see.
about Killian Murphy.
We don't talk about Killians in here. He's killing it, if you know what I mean. But but no, yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch that movie. Um, and I have to watch Weapon, but I'm just waiting on it to be released so I can watch that. To be fair with you, nothing went good. I went this week to the passport office to renew my passport, and that
Uh-huh.
was hell. Like I'm telling you, the bureaucracy in this country is like, oof, like you just have to wait for things to do.
Oh,
And
tell me about it. I live in France. Come on. It's
oh
the
yeah,
same
same
shit.
shit. Yeah,
Pretty much the same shit.
yeah. Yeah. So it was like crazy to do everything, but I did it anyways. And yeah, now the police are gonna call me to the police station apparently, and they're gonna like verify my identity.
Okay.
And once that's done, they'll like right then and there hand me over my new passport.
Well, good luck
So
with that.
can't wait.
I have a
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
gray
be like
gooner
totally non-suspicious.
who he's asking if this is some viewer therapy sesh. which is do you want a therapy session? Honestly, I don't mind doing that if you need any advice. I doesn't
Tell me about your.
guarantee.
How do you feel today?
And then the Roberto Albino says that I should show my cute feet.
That's I
And
mean,
Guna
good.
says my feet is not cute, bro. My feet are pretty cute. I'm not gonna show you for free though.
Mine
So
is like a monkey, like widespread, because I wear a lot of slippers, and that's just like, over the years. So I can climb trees pretty good, yeah, because they're
she's
very
lying, bro,
wide.
don't pay. you you guys want to see my bro's feet? He would be willing to show you. He has pretty cute feet himself, right?
Well, it's yeah, I mean, it's super cute.
Five
I
years
mean,
away? What the fuck? Her last penny is like 5 years away, he says.
well, I'm not gonna do it for free though. I need like in
Yeah.
return a
Nothing
picture of
nothing is for free
nothing.
in this
Nothing is for free.
universe.
Yeah.
Nothing is for
Yeah,
free.
send me a picture of some random person doing the most stupidest shit, and in return, I'll give you like a picture of my feet. So you gotta go out on the streets, be out there, no indoors, outdoors,
Mm-hmm.
scan for people who are the most weird, take a picture, appropriate pictures we are talking about. So yeah,
Depending on where they
catch some
live.
Pokemons.
Okay. Guna says, I'll pay for your petty and give you a monthly payment so you never show them on stream so I don't accidentally see them. Sounds good? You cannot
To who?
do that to me, okay? You think reverse psychology
Up to you.
works on me? Fuck you. I'm not gonna show you my feet. If you see it by mistake, it's not on me. I mean, it's like I can't help you with anything. That's a hazard to my eyes. Fuck. Now you're just flirting,
I,
bro.
I never, I never understood foot fetishes. You know,
I mean,
it's always
I think I understand it. I don't have one, but I think I understand why it would be
like
so appealing. Because, like,
how I
you have
mean,
a like a thing for certain body parts, like hands,
yeah,
for example, or like you look into someone's
yeah,
eyes or something. It's kind of like similar, but if fetish just
yeah.
goes
I've met
extreme.
a. Hmm. No, of course, I, I mean, yeah, I get it on the big picture, but like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna get it personally. So it's just weird because I
You know
see
what
feet, I see
I don't
dirt.
get? I don't get piss and poop fetishes. That's what I
Oh
don't
yeah,
get.
that's the weird
Feet is
shit.
like
That's
for
like,
me it's like you wanna suck my toes? Sure, I don't give a shit, but you want me to fucking shit on you? Like that is so crazy.
no, no, that's no go. Can't do that.
Imagine the feet in the summer all sweaty and stanky ass grippers. Bro, I can't.
Ew. No, no.
Gunnar, is this your first time being here or have we talked before?
I think not the first time.
Really?
I have heard this name. Yeah, I've heard this name before. By the way, is this
No.
loud? Is this noisy?
It's fine. You sound great, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's
Oh
saying
no,
it's
I'm
his
just talking about
first time,
background.
and I'm
Oh,
obviously not gooning
well,
right now. It's his first time, but also gooning. I think that I've seen a similar name. I think that's why you got confused. There's someone else that has that goon name in Twitch. I'm
how
pretty sure.
about the voice? How about the voice now? Is it better?
Bro, yeah, you sound great.
Okay, okay. No, I was just sitting outside and I just tried the voice isolation thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sometimes you might hear like honks in the background, but like that's just big trucks. But then again, why is nobody interested in my feet, even though I know I'm not gonna do it?
They can't
I
see you,
mean,
that's why. One weird fetish I never
oh,
understand is shaved pussies. Like, it's not unnatural. You mean it's not
oh, I
natural? Like, it's not
no, I
natural. I keep speaking over you. I'm sorry. What did you want to say?
No, I'm against. I'm all for it. Uh, but yeah, because look, you shave your face. You know what I'm saying? Like you shave like hair off of your body with wax
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah, so it's
about
totally
maintenance, yeah.
cool.
So it depends on what
Exactly.
kind of maintenance you want for your body, I think.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Complete shaved pussy makes you look 20 years younger by default. That's some weird shit. Honestly, no. It depends on what kind of like how you took care of yourself.
Yeah,
Like no matter how
true.
much you shave, if you look like you're 50, you're gonna look like you're 50 down there too. I'm pretty sure.
Unless it's a dick, because when you shave your dick, it looks bigger, right?
I have no idea. I don't have a dick. But yeah, sure, go ahead and tell me about it.
Yeah, because like it's this. I mean, that's what I personally believe. Because, and no, not personally. I have a lot of guy friends who tell me that as well. That yeah, it looks a little bigger. So people with like small penises would like shave just to make it look bigger.
Really?
For like their own thing. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. That's
yeah.
it's really
See,
good information. Thank you for enlightening me.
what I don't get, if you're talking about this weird shit, yeah, agreed. Golden showers and like shit, that's like on the top, which I don't
Yeah.
understand at all.
It is not even a golden
Yeah,
shower.
uh,
That's just you're not showering, bro. You're just dirtying yourself.
just peeing, and someone is on it, like in front of you. You just like accidentally peed on them by
Oh,
mistake,
yeah.
unless you're blind. But yeah, but
Golden showers are
no,
fairly common
I mean,
throughout humanity. What you mean, bro? No, it's not common.
glory holes. I don't get as well.
Oh my god. Why are we talking about glory holes now?
I mean, that's like you could get like AIDS or something. I don't know. Like it's very
Yeah.
dangerous, and I don't know
I'm pretty sure
what's
they do like
happening, who is
testing or
behind the
something, no?
doors. Even if they do, what if like it's I don't know. Yeah, today's chat has been weird.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Talking about
talking to a
very
dude named
pro
Gunnar. Come on. That's why.
gooner. Gooner. What does a
Anal
gooner mean?
is utterly insane to me. That's disgusting. Can we stop talking about this? Let's start talking about rainbows. Do you believe in leprechauns or fairies, you know? Let's talk about that. Hmm?
Mm, wait, what are leprechauns again?
You don't know what leprechauns are.
No,
Um,
no. I mean,
we're all
I
adults in
just
here. Yeah,
describe
I
it to me.
know, Guna, but I just don't want to talk about, you know, sex and stuff. That's not what I'm here for. It's kind of awkward for me. We ain't jorking it right now.
Leprechaun. L-E-R.
So leprechaun is,
Leprechaun.
bro, is an
Um,
Irish
got
mythical
it. It's like an
creature.
Irish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
short like
I
little
just googled it.
goblin that lives at the end of the rainbow,
Yeah.
and he steals gold and stuff.
That's yeah, I believe in that definitely. Um, somewhere out there, but probably in Ireland. Um, but yeah, I do believe. I believe in krakens. I do believe like or like extremely big, like those sea creatures. Like
Really?
squids, giant squid. Yeah, I do think that there are like like extreme big creatures, or not like kraken size, but like like massive, like which we think are extinct. I probably believe that they are somewhere down there. Because the ocean is like scary and big.
Yes. No,
So,
but I watched like a documentary on that.
uh huh.
Oh my god, he's just being really weird. Anyway, I watched like a documentary on that, and there was the deeper you go, the more bigger the sea creatures get. And there's like they showed you like big ass. They had like videos of big squids and um water spiders or whatever. It was so fucking
Yeah.
yeah. It was it was crazy. Guna says because you mentioned the Kraken, he said that you circled back to tentacle porn, which he doesn't know how to write tentacle. It's not CEL, it's CLE.
Tentacle.
And
Oh, centicle.
he finds his comment funny, but I don't because you're not funny. You're just a gooner. Anyway, yeah.
Tentacle.
It's crazy how
Well,
much
I'm
bigger
talking
things
about like,
get. What?
oh yeah, totally. Like, I saw this like very freaky thing. It's like, when they tag sharks, so like they can keep its movement throughout the year, where the shark goes and shit. you know
Mhm.
so they were like keeping a track on this very big great white shark. Okay, so they're like massive, and they like just keep on tracking it, and then after a certain depth in the ocean, like the sharks don't go because it's too much pressure, and they just don't go that down because there is no light, and the sharks don't swim in the dark. So like they found that like this thing, the tracker was like going all of a sudden like a big spike down in the like ocean, like all the way down for like a day, and then it just vanished. So something like took this enormous great white shark, and then like took it all the way down below the pressure of a normal shark would go,
What
and
the
just
fuck?
died.
That
Yeah,
is
and
fucking
that freaked me
scary.
out.
That is so fucking
Yeah,
scary.
whatever that was. Yeah, and we are talking about a big great white shark. I'm talking about tons of weight on that, but like, yeah, whatever. Scary.
Gunnar says sharks don't need light to swim. They hunt with ultrasound.
No, but like I know they hunt with ultrasound, but like they don't go after a certain point, like to the like there are certain layers of ocean, and they just don't go that deep.
Yeah.
uh, like they have their own zone of things, and I'm talking about like going way below that zone, which like it's unusual for a big shark to go that down, down low, unless it's either a big massive shark which ate this shark, or
Mm-hmm.
some other fucking creature, so
Goon says it's pressure related, not light related. And I do agree with him.
what.
It's pressure, not light.
Yeah, pressure. I'm talking about like pressure, because they just don't go after a point because of the pressure, or probably also the temperature of the water. I don't know, but because it also changes, right?
Actually, yeah. You know, I don't mind watching. I don't mind showing you guys that documentary I watched, like a little snippet of it, because that one actually talks about why things get bigger underneath. The more deeper you go, um, why things get bigger. Maybe people with small penises should stop shaving and just go down deep in the sea.
Just to be explode, just to explode.
Deep sea.
Goon is probably gonna type something after this.
Yeah, he's always
Woman.
saying something. He's saying a whale has the same
Yeah.
density as water. That's why they're the biggest animals in the world. But
But
so wait.
Mhm.
Oh, this is the video that I was watching. It's a beautiful video. Deep sea gigantism. Why the
Today's
ocean
video
breeds
is sponsored.
giants. I'm just gonna try to find the part where is it? Okay. where it's the pressure misconception,
Mm-hmm.
efficiency of larger animals, food availability, gigantism. It was this part, I think. I don't know. Colossal squid. Gigantic examples. I don't know where we can, which part we can watch that would explain, because it's a 30-minute one. I don't want to watch all of it.
Mm.
I guess we can watch just this part.
When it comes to considering the harsh conditions of the deep sea, there is a common misconception that pressure poses a challenge to the animals that reside here. According to NOAA, for every 10 meters or 33 feet you descend, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. This means that the bottom of the ocean's twilight zone, 1,000 meters down, sits at around 101 atmospheres of pressure. And yet, life here appears unfazed. Transparent creatures cast adrift in the endless gloom, like this siphonophore, a colony organism comprising hundreds of tiny animals called zooids working together to survive.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
The largest of these siphonophores is able to grow longer than a blue whale.
Every time I watch this,
Even
it just
approaching
amazes
the
me, 'cause I
ocean's
have, like,
deepest point, the Challenger Deep, more than
fucking, I have terrible memory,
10,900
so I
meters
forget, like,
down,
every 5
there is
seconds.
life. The deepest known fish, the Mariana snailfish, is able to survive at a depth of 8,000 meters, where water pressure is 801 times greater than at the surface. Pressure isn't much of an issue for these creatures that are themselves, for the most part, made of water.
Why can't she just explain it real quickly and be done with it? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
I just wanted her to explain why deep sea gigantism. Okay, this is 8 minutes, so maybe we can watch this one.
Gigantism is defined as the tendency for deep-sea animals to grow much larger than their shallower water relatives.
You need to he's not lying, it's not
Biologists
one-on-one, it's
still
around
aren't
real
certain why it is that some abyssal creatures grow to these immense sizes, for we have still only scratched the surface of discovery in the deep. But there are
Are
many
you a
theories
scientist?
which may
Why are
help
you
to
a
shed
journalist?
light on this mystery of the oceanic deep. At first look, you might think that if anything, the immense pressure of the deep sea would stunt the growth of animals and keep them smaller rather than larger. But in fact, this pressure isn't much of an issue for creatures that are themselves, for the most part, made of water. In fact, the buoyancy of ocean life means they don't need to work against gravity, and it is this that allows them to grow so large.
It's like a big ball.
This explains how deep-sea organisms can become so huge. But in order to find out why they do, we need to delve into their biology. Their immense growth can be explained in general terms by 2 laws, known as Kleber's rule and Bergmann's rule.
Okay, yeah, these two guys.
Kleber's rule states that animals that are larger will tend to be more efficient. A whale, for example, having a mass hundreds of times that of a small fish, will have a metabolism that is significantly greater. This is due to the nature of blood vessels and the circulatory system of animals. Larger animals have smaller surface area to volume ratios, so less energy is lost through heat. Huge animals dwelling in the ocean's depths rely on organic matter falling from above for food, meaning food is scarce and energy must be conserved. This is their incentive to become more efficient and thus to grow to larger sizes.
That looks really creepy. I don't like that fish.
The Bergmann's rule states that sea animals tend to increase in body size with a decrease in temperature. Most of the large sea animals are typically found in colder regions, while the small sea creatures are found in warm regions. For these animals, the low temperatures in their habitats lead to increased cell size and lifespan, as it slows their metabolic rate.
That's true. The temperature of the water as well.
The Bergman's rule also explains why the phenomenon of gigantism is most prevalent at the poles, where animals like
Yeah,
sea
this fucking
spiders,
spider, I
sponges, and worms
hate this
all grow
guy.
huge compared to their relatives from
It's like the
warmer
biggest
climates.
spider, right? Like the longest legs.
The slowing of their metabolisms means they can be described as living in relative slow motion.
Okay, first of all, Guna
Mm-hmm.
says, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing humanity a favor with my work. Are you a scientist and doing something for humanity? If not, you're in no position to judge me, bro. First of all, I don't need to be a scientist to do something for humanity. Second of all, scientist is such a broad term. What the fuck are you doing that you're saying you're a scientist? You could be anything. You could be researching fucking why babies puke or something. I don't know. Not everything is like worth researching for, okay? And also, I'm doing a lot for humanity, right, bro?
Yes, we are. We
We're
are
doing a lot for
giving the
humanity.
we are doing a lot right now. Even sitting here talking, showing everyone the beauty of the ocean. So if you guys go to the ocean, you know that there are things out there, and you know better now. For your safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You don't get a PhD
So
if you didn't research something new. Your argument is nullified. Who even came up with a PhD, bro? They didn't have PhDs back in the day. They just came up with new shit, okay? This just because
that's
you
true.
have a PhD doesn't mean you're like, oh my god, the most amazing person in the world. You think people are just artists because they get PhDs left and right? Poets, philosophers. Does Aristotle have a fucking PhD? I don't think so.
Did Vasco da Gama have a PhD? Did Columbus have a PhD?
No, they didn't,
No,
but they're well known and
they
they're
did
great
not.
people.
Exactly. What about like um I'm talking about like not Einstein, of course. Uh y- yeah.
What
I
about
mean, and
Newton?
I know a lot of them have PhD. Newton had PhD, I think.
He
But
did? He did? I don't even know.
I think
Your argument is nullified is it doesn't mean jack shit. You can say your argument is nullified, but it doesn't mean it is
yeah, no, Newton
nullified.
did not have a PhD.
Of course he didn't.
Okay.
They didn't have PhDs back in the day.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
see,
he
you think
studied at the
Galileo
Trinity
Galilei,
College.
my guy, you think he had a PhD? No. You see, you can be a scientist and a researcher without having a PhD. And you can do a lot for humanity without having a
Exactly.
PhD or being a scientist. You know? Yeah. Your argument is nullified, bitch. My boy Galileo.
I could on top of my head, I could give you like a few names of the scientists who don't have a PhD. Isaac Newton, Michael Faraday, Charles Darwin,
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla. All
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm talking about these people. James Watt, right?
Yeah.
The watts in your electricity.
Prometheus, you
James
know?
Watt. Yeah,
He stole fire for
Prometheus.
us from the gods. Come on. You think he had a PhD?
Exactly. Exactly my point. But anyways, going back to the topic about like temperature and thing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, first is the cold temperature, and like the colder the temperature is, it just like slows their like lifespan, like longer lifespan, and like so and it just increases over time their body, and apparently high pressure and delayed
Actually,
reproduction
wait,
also
sorry.
helps.
I'm so
So
sorry. I'm so sorry. I just have to reply. The baseline of your argument was that I didn't do anything for humanity. No, because that was your baseline. You're the one who said, "Are you a scientist and doing something for humanity?" I didn't bring that up. Okay? So that was your baseline. I was trying to just debunk the
exactly.
fact that you don't have to be a certain person to do something for humanity. You don't have to be a scientist or anything like that. And then you brought up
You can be
PhDs and
anybody and
whatever,
help.
you're the one who brought it up, bro. Jesus Christ, I don't want an
You
educational
could be
argument on
anyone.
my gooning account. We are about to have this argument. Why did you get your PhD, huh? I don't even want a PhD. I fucking hate school. I like
I
studying.
love school. I want a PhD.
I like learning, but I hate school. Organized anything is just so fucking ugh.
I just don't know what should I do with my like what topic should I research for my PhD? I mean, I've yet to do my master's, and so I don't know how to do all of
I
that.
think you're
Like,
skipping a little
just
steps here, like I
like
really
what?
hate the idea of having to sit in a fucking class and then having to write 50 fucking pages of something that you research day in day and night, and then you don't get the results you want, but you write it about it anyway. It's just so boring. If you love
I
something,
mean,
time
it's
flies.
it's fun to research.
Fun to research. You think that, but not really. It's kind of like saying like art is fun. If you like art. Art is fun until you actually get to do the job, which you do not do art for fun anymore. You do it for the job. I got lucky with my subjects and I had a nice prof. What was your subject and what was your paper about, bro? And also, Brohan,
Yes.
again, research and whatnot is so much fun if you're doing like, like elephant toothpaste or something. But other times, like
Um,
99% of the time, it's so boring.
so I personally like it. Like, I think no matter what topic you give me, um, like if I can do a research, I would, And it's the fun of researching, learning, reading, and just like, experimenting with, everything just to get a result is what I think is very cool to me. So, yeah.
The
So
idea
I,
that I
I
have to do
personally,
something like 5 times and fail at every
yeah.
second, every fucking 5 times I have to fail at it in order to get the result I want is just so terrifying. I hate it.
No, I can understand. I mean, but yeah. So, but I mean, whatever. I just hope that we both I get to research someday and you don't, and then you can be a part of my research though. So, would you like to like be in an interview and shit if I had a specific topic in mind?
Doesn't that compromise your research?
Uh, we can be a little biased, just
We
just
are biased as
just be
humans, but if you're gonna do research, you can't add extra bias, no? Like you can't ask people
no,
you
of course.
know. I don't know. Depends on what kind of research. If it affects
Exactly,
the research
exactly. So if
itself,
you
I guess. No, but if it doesn't, if it
yeah, if it
helps,
makes
sure.
yeah, if it helps, then yeah, for sure, I would definitely do that. But then again, I have to first select a master's and then, think about a PhD. But
Oh,
so yeah, difficult, difficult things to do. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride with the ocean. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to float. I know how to swim. I know how to go like underwater, but I simply cannot float. Maybe it's the salt in my body that I cannot float. You know, I just like drown.
so, Guna says that he wants us to investigate how cognitive processing differs in neurodivergent populations, ADHD, autism, in real world problem solving scenarios. I have a feeling you are gonna explain that to us. Would you? Go on ahead.
I have a feeling that Chat GPT right there. Um, yeah, I think you probably just asked ChatGPT for like a topic to discuss on and make it sound like
Sky's
super
God 8
cool,
is following.
fancy, or I don't know.
Sky's God is following. Same clothes as yesterday. What?
Sky God.
I wasn't even streaming yesterday. And also, that's your paper, you goof. I mean, my goof, me goof, me goofy. Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, so that was okay. How cognitive processing differs in neurodivergent populations. Okay. Well, problem-solving scenarios. Bro is so blinded by AI,
Chat.
he says. Oh,
Oh, bro is all about AI,
oh.
but bro also knows that
Okay.
that's
Okay. Since we're talking about AI, I actually found a really cool Instagram account. Remember
model.
the video I
Okay.
sent you?
Yes. Not one, a couple of them you have sent me over the last week.
Because I'm so amazed. Okay, so I'm not all for AI, okay? I don't really like the idea of I don't like AI that much, but this account
Okay.
is just amazing. Is just amazing because I mean, he uses the AI. I'm not gonna move the camera, bro. I'm gonna yeah. So he uses AI to make his stories come to life, right? He writes stories about like history and whatnot, like fictitious history or whatever, and he uses the AI to
Uh-huh.
make the videos come to life. And
Okay.
I really wanted to. Okay, I don't know if I can show it on my. It's so cool. It's so cool. Honestly, I'm really Instagram. Decline optional cookies. Fucking cookies all the time. Purple chicken.
This kind of videos are like super cool, and
Yeah, I mean they went
it's
from,
it's
the videos of the cat, the meow 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 that to this. And it's amazing. Skies God, did you leave? Did you leave? Please don't leave me. I'm afraid of being abandoned.
like have you personally tried like um Google AI Studios? Do you want to try it right now? It takes a minute. It's just you don't have to sign up or anything.
I don't know. Honestly, it's what the fuck is
It's
going
pretty
on?
cool. You just like type words and it will generate a video for you, and it's pretty cool.
It generates a video for you?
Yeah, you just like type in prompts, like just say whatever the hell, like a flying purple chicken, you know, and it will like just show you a flying purple chicken for like 8 seconds. So it's like you can, yeah, yeah, like anything. Just type on Google. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Purple chicken. Purple.
This is it. Oh my god, why did I get muted for a second? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't touch anything. It was my mistake. Okay, so this is look. This is what he makes.
For pleasure. You clamped machines to your skulls and boiled your thoughts to a pulp. You flooded your senses to escape the unbearable weight of being. You gorged on distraction, on praise, on spectacle, until nothing real could reach you. You were a planet drunk on stimulation, a billion howling faces, an endless chorus of need and noise echoing across a dying world.
What
You
drugs are you
butchered
talking about? Just
memory.
like trippy
You
shit.
disfigured truth. You clawed at your screen.
He has this series of this, and then he has series about
Your world was done.
this is the first of the eight cycle of humanity, right? It's a fictitious history of about humanity. And so
40,000 years ago, humanity
this is
started.
another parts 9 of the history of Atlantis.
stumbled upon a god.
And
It had no face, no voice, and no form to worship, just the
this is
presence.
just amazing.
It was a vast intelligence strung through space-time like a nervous system, pulsing behind the walls of reality. Some called it the silent pulse, others the thread beyond. But the oldest name, the one whispered in fear and awe across every theology, was Basilisk. At first humans worshipped it, then they learned to exploit it.
pretty
Starships
cool.
surged between
Yeah, it's like making a, you know, a series that you don't have the budget for to come to life. He wrote his own story, I'm pretty sure, and then made the videos with the AI, which is like, I'm totally okay with it. Honestly, it's like a good choice, good use of AI. Apart from the fact that, you know,
Oh
some
yeah,
people
totally.
just
I
go
mean, it's
around
just
fucking AI girls, you know, naked, making them naked and stuff. It's weird.
the beauty about generative AI is that people with like good storylines and good thinking power will not just need now finance to back their ideas up, but like they would be able to do it pretty much, like a whole movie of 2 hours or 3 hours with a very small budget. And that will bring up a lot of different things out there. So I sent you a link uh, on Discord,
What?
and if you just like click on it, it will just guide you towards Google because it's of Google, and then you can like type anything you want, and it will generate a video for you. And you should try it because it's pretty cool. It's like
Oh.
mind. Yeah.
Okay, you wanna make a video? Also, Great Guna, are you Indian by any chance? Who are you asking, me or my brother?
Oh my God. What do you mean?
He's Indian.
I
I'm
don't know.
not.
Of course, I'm Indian. I'm learning about AI and machine learning and data science, and just ask me whatever. Of course, I'm Indian. But yeah, did you like check the link?
Yeah, I'm on it right now. I don't know if you can see it. Drive access is required to store generated videos. Please allow access before continuing. Okay.
And then you just like type like a prompt, like
Okay.
type whatever you want.
Uh, can I make it like pixel or something?
Or whatever, like, but this is like we are talking about like realistic videos here. So
I want to make
so
it
like
pixelated.
give it a
I don't
shot.
want. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can pixelated video
Cute
of
flying
something.
purple chicken pixel art. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
It should be actually easy for it to. Yeah, it's probably gonna load for a few secs there.
But it says, look, failed to generate video, quota exceeded, free video generations. Are in high demand. AI
What?
Sudo is currently at its 50 capacity. We're working to process requests.
Yeah, because a lot of people are processing like generating videos right now, so
But it
it's
doesn't
probably gonna
work.
take a.
It doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Yep.
Mine works like where I am.
Maybe I'll remove the
That's
pixel
weird.
art. No, it's not working for me.
Okay, pixel art
But
of
yeah,
a
anyway.
purple chicken
Flying.
flying. Okay.
Bird promises the world but gave us emptiness.
Oh my God. No, mine is generating. Wait. Oh. Oh. Well, they've shut down the tokens for this, unfortunately. That's sad. We gotta pay for this now.
Yeah,
But yeah,
see?
it was
Capitalism,
free for a
baby.
while, and it was amazing. Like I generated this video, a compilation of things where like there's this Asian woman doing a TED talk to a bunch of lizard people in the
Okay.
audience.
Can you show me?
And I don't have that. It's in my laptop, and
Oh,
it
crap.
it was, yeah, bro. It was like I was like, what the hell, like, you know, and
It's not my
also
real
like
Gmail account, bro.
something.
Sorry, he says that he's just deeply disturbed by the fact that you leaked your Gmail account to the whole world, but it's not my real Gmail account. It's one of the Gmail accounts I use for like stuff, for games and stuff. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. You were saying sorry. Sorry. You're saying about
No,
the
no, nothing.
Chinese
Nothing.
ladies who talk to lizard people.
Yeah, I mean that was very cool. And then it got me to like, doing more things and things. And they have now come up with like voice as well. So it generates a voice for your generated video as well, however you want. And yeah, it's just mind blowing, man. Just yeah, fun.
Yeah, there's
Tons
another
of AI.
there's another AI generated what do you call Instagram account that I usually sometimes see where he's making alien interviews where they're
Mm-hmm.
talking, they're aliens but they're talking like in the way that, you know, like street interviews would go, and it's funny and it's really nice. And also I speak just English and French and other languages that I shall not enclose because I do not want to be discovered. Wink, wink.
Oh, who is that? Who
It's
is that?
Guna. It's Guna. He's asking questions.
Gunnar.
Yeah.
Gunnar. That's such a catchy name. Gunnar. Gunnar
Oh.
did this.
Ugh.
Let's
Oh.
let's uh let's do that spin.
What spin?
Spin the wheel.
I
We should
answered,
come up with
bro.
a game.
You want to play a game? I answered you. I just
Yeah, like
had
it's
English and French and other languages that I will not say because I'm a mystery. He didn't. What? I
oh,
answered you. But anyway,
yeah,
what
she
what
did.
game?
She
What game do you want to play?
um like a spin a wheel kind of a game with questions and whatnot, but like keep it cash. Um something with game. Like a
There is
probably like
on
an
Discord there's like a activities we can do.
no way.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
way.
how do we do that?
Gothic phone. You want to play Gothic phone? Or you really
World?
want questions?
No
Oh,
game.
Legend Lurker's here. He's lurking. What's up, bitch? Surely, Truth or Dare, surely not gooning related. You want to play Truth or Dare? Wait, I want to see if there's like a random, because there's like random movie generator. So for both of you who don't know what it is, what we're doing is that we usually try to pick a movie from random movies, and we watch it during the week, and then we talk about it on the next stream, and you have to participate.
Yes.
Yeah. And last week we picked the movie Clue, which was really decent. It was nice, but yeah, we'll see what we're gonna. Okay, so wait. Questions generator, like stupid questions, or you just want just questions?
Well, stupid. Yeah, that's just stupid.
Let's say stupid.
Stupid, but smart. Like, or at least to think about before you answer, like those kind of questions. Stupid in everyday life, but not stupid in the long run. That would be.
Okay, so the first question is for everyone. Okay, it says some health products claim to leave your body naturally. How would something leave your body unnaturally then?
Well, again, repeat the question.
Some health products claim to leave your body naturally. How would something leave your body unnaturally then?
Leave my body unnaturally. Health products. Um, alcohol because I puke. That's And alcohol, like beer, is good for your health, body product. You know,
Wait, did you say beer is good for your health?
yeah, like one beer a day is good for your hair and good for your health, but not more than one. Then you become an alcoholic.
What the fuck? That is not true. That makes you fat. It has so much carbs.
Uh, well, products, can the products be like, are we talking about products which you put on your skin, or
It says
like
health
they're
products. I don't know.
unnatural?
I was thinking maybe like if you put like face cream, or like if you took like an antibiotic and like your brain exploded or something because of the antibiotic.
Deworming tablet.
Yeah, it just fucking explodes out of your head, you know?
Yeah, deworming tablets
See,
which
that's what
explodes
I
out of
was.
your head and ear.
Oh my god. Okay, next question. I can just imagine it. There's oh my god, talk about like worms and stuff. There was also another question I saw on Instagram. It said like when you
Mm-hmm.
imagine if you guys are doing it and and the worm in her stomach comes out of her booty hole to say hi, what's up, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Just like, chilling, just just getting in there, if you know what I mean. And it's like, yeah, man, I know.
That's
But
disgusting. I would fucking slap
mm,
the worm.
yes, yeah, but really, especially if you're like having anal sex and the worm is like tingling, you know, your
I don't want to
penis,
talk
and
about that. I don't know why I brought it up, but yeah. So, next question, bro. It says, if enough people start ignoring a rule, does ignoring that rule become a new rule?
yes.
I don't agree. I would elaborate. I
So
just don't
when you
agree.
ignore, okay,
I'm just
well,
kidding.
it becomes a rule
No, it
to not
doesn't.
agree. It happened to me a lot in my school years. Oh,
I mean, it's just about like, it's just like kind of like the law, you know? Like there's certain things that are not in the law, but they're just morally wrong. It's kind of like that. Just because you're not, how do I say it? You're breaking the rule, but when you're breaking the rule, you're not saying you have to break that rule. You're just breaking it yourself. Even if everyone,
hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, but like if everybody keeps like starts to do it, it morally is then maybe ethical. But we're not talking about like murder and shit. Talking about like,
I mean,
I don't know,
a
like
rule is about
I,
like something that you should do, right?
I'm talking about jaywalking, for example. It
Mm.
is illegal. You don't want to do it, but you do it from time to time. Occasionally, you're just gonna jaywalk, and so that that's what I'm talking about. Like lightweight, not heavy murder and shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's like ignoring that rule is the rule unless it's like stated obviously. Doing not doing something is doesn't mean it's a rule in itself unless it's stated, you know?
Well,
I don't know how to say
fun
it.
fact. In a fun fact, in my city, um, the commissioner and everyone, like the a governor, they said it's high time that people should start wearing helmets when you ride scooters, right? Because
Yeah,
it's for public safety
yeah,
and it's for everybody's safety.
yeah.
Everybody started to ignore this rule. because nobody liked wearing helmets.
Uh-huh.
So it became such a thing that the police got tired of catching people without wearing a helmet, and the people started fighting with the police, traffic police, that hey, we don't want to wear the helmet because this and because that. They had to remove that rule because they were like ignoring this rule altogether, and it was such a hassle for the police to keep up with everything and the fights and the arguments that they just removed it. So my city, you don't have to wear like helmets
Yeah,
anymore.
but is it a rule? Is like, are
It,
they saying that, oh, now you can never wear helmets, or are they
yeah,
just saying,
yes,
oh, you don't have to wear helmets?
they don't care. Like now,
That's the
if you
thing.
wear a
It doesn't
helmet,
mean that the rule is that you from now on you don't have to wear helmets. It doesn't become a rule. It's just something that people ignore, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop wearing helmets. That's the new rule. You know what I'm saying?
but the problem is, yeah, but the problem is that now if someone in on a scooter is without a helmet and
Yeah.
someone is on a scooter with a helmet, the police usually catches someone who is wearing a helmet because they are like, this person is following the rule. Let's catch them because we probably might get something out of this person with some documents of the scooter or some expired driver's license. And people without wearing helmets and just riding left and right, they don't care. Like they just don't stop them.
So
That's so weird,
they
but
made
it's
it
true.
like literally illegal to wear helmets. What the fuck?
Exactly. So now if you're gonna wear a helmet, you're likely to be, caught by the police, and they're gonna stop you because you are obeying the rules. And so it's like a possibility that you might be up to something. It's like when you go to the airport and like you're staring at the officers, even though you are like super legit and you don't have any drugs on you, and they're like, "Hey, come over here." You know what I'm saying? And the one who is like walking freely, like nothing's shit, and just has shit ton of weed in the bag, and they just like fly to safety without any problems. So it's the same concept here,
I
in
still
my
don't
city. And
see how that becomes a rule. I still don't see that just because the people are ignoring it, there's no law or rule saying that you have to not wear them. Okay, there's like consequences if you do wear them, but it's not illegal. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not a rule in itself.
yeah, it's not illegal. I mean, yeah, of course, they cannot say it's illegal to wear helmets now, but like it's like a norm at this point. So yeah, very
Yeah,
crazy though.
it's like saying you're not allowed to go right. That's the rule. And then and you assume that you have to go left because you cannot go right, but then you just don't do anything. I don't know. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying right now. But yeah, it doesn't
By the
necessarily
way,
become a rule.
e- every time you say I'm talking about, it reminds me of this Timothy Chalamet video of SNL, where he's like, "You never loved me, mom." You
Emo.
remember that?
Yeah.
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 and,
Yeah.
and, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Skirt,
talking
skirt.
about, and
Skirt,
that's what
skirt.
skink skirt Noah Cola. Bro, that shit is funny. And the fact that like Timothy just like, is trying to hide his laugh
Yeah.
and cannot control it, it's just funny. But
Do you watch Gunnar said a while back, I don't know if he's still here, but he says you should watch Black Mirror episodes and get deep talks about it. I tried to watch
that
the new season. I didn't like it. I don't know why.
I mean, isn't Black Mirror like every episode is almost like different from the other one, and it's just like on its own
Yeah, it's like a
most of the time?
mini compilation of mini movies, but it's like I don't know. I much rather prefer Love Robots Death or something, was it? Love
I
Robot?
have not watched that. David Fincher, right? Like who David Fincher directed
It's
like
like
Love.
no. It has many different directors and it's like
Oh,
Black
okay.
Mirror where
Well, I
you
want to
have
watch the one
like
with
different
David.
David Flinch?
I watched 2 episodes of Black Mirror so far. They were like this USS something of the spaceship, like a Star Trek thing,
Uh-huh.
and there's like 2 episodes on Netflix for that. which I found pretty cool. So
It's
what was
called
it about? Like it was very
Love, Death, and Robots. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
no, it's about this like Black Mirror episode, USS Catalike something, um, where there is this very creepy guy and he has built this game in your mind. Like you just go into like your own, like you sleep and then you play this game where you are the main character. And what he could do is like, if let's say I have your DNA, then I could like make your character inside my game and trap it there forever. And so this guy, who everybody used to treat him like shit in the office, he likes like takes the DNA of certain people, and then he goes in this game and he treats them like shit. But then these characters in a game realize that they are characters, and then they try to break off from the game and go into like the open servers rather than just like a private server in the game,
What
so
is
they
that
can be
movie?
free. USS something. It's 2 episodes of Black Mirror. The
Oh,
USS Cat.
that's so cool. I want to watch that one. The new SS what?
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, USS something, and then just type Black Mirror. USS
Which season
Catalog
is
or
it?
Catalog
You
something.
know?
So yeah, so there are like 2 different seasons,
Oh,
and
USS Callister into Infinity.
yes,
Okay, it's the
exactly,
last
that's the one.
season. That's why I don't know it. It's the last season, last episode.
Yeah, yeah. So then you probably watch like the first or the second season. Have you?
I watched a few episodes of it, but I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
really
Yeah, so like
really
just
keen
watch the
on it.
first like first USS and then the second of USS. That's what I've done. I didn't watch the whole Black Mirror, but only like good episodes. Like there is this letterbox watch list where you can like get only the best episodes out of Black Mirror.
Sorry,
Did someone say something funny?
I was showing my feet to Gunnar to see if he's there still. I fucking hate you is what he says. Okay, next
Why does
question.
Gunnar hate you?
Because he doesn't like my feet.
Oh,
That's why.
oh, okay. Okay.
If a fly had no wings, would it be called a walk? What the fuck?
No.
You can't even
No.
type. How are you even a scientist? You don't even know. Isn't it weird? Like, isn't it weird how we call humans call guns arms and arms guns? What?
Arms are guns, yeah, that's true. And and what?
And
Arms
arms
are
are
guns and
guns. Guns are arms and arms are guns.
guns are arms and arms are guns.
Oh my god, Gunnar is jorking
Yeah,
it and he just confessed to it. That's disgusting, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. I really hope you don't have a
how old is
humiliating kink.
Gunnar?
I mean, if he has a PhD, which I really doubt he does.
High school
No, I'm
is
just
what high
disabled.
school PhD.
You are disabled? That doesn't mean you can't still jerk it off. I don't care. That's weird. Anyway,
Well, Gunnar, yeah.
if she just wants to be friends, why doesn't she talk to me anymore? What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Friends with who, Gunnar? Who? Whom are you talking about?
Thank you for judging me. You're welcome. Slay Queen. Gunnar is saying makes you a great human to bully someone with only one hand. Actually, it makes me a great human to bully all people, regardless of race, color, ability to walk, talk, or use their limbs, you know? I don't give a shit. I hate everyone equally. So, yes. Why is the word abbreviate so long? Are you there?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was waiting for Gunnar's response to life as he knows it.
Yeah,
Gunnar,
but wait, yeah, say it to him. Say what?
Gunnar, my man from high school. how are you? Did you finish your homework? It's Sunday, you got a Monday exam probably or a test, and I want you to get like a smiley and 5 stars, if you know what I mean. So, Gooner, I just love saying this name, Gooner. But are you there?
I think Gunnar left because I was making fun of him for jorking it off. But anyway, questions.
Anyone else in the chat, or it's just you and me now? Or do we have Gooner?
Gunnar's here. He says he's not jorking it. He says he's disabled. And I said, like, disabled people still can jork it off, can't they? Unless they're like
How are you able to
quadriplegic or
type?
something.
Do you have like that Stephen Hawking chair where you like text to speech or speech to text thing
Oh
on
my
Discord?
god.
You probably have a hand, Gunnar.
He says
Or if
he has
just one
one
hand.
hand. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He has one hand that works.
Exactly. So everybody uses Gunnar one hand for jerking off.
You see, I
It's
never did, and this is just roleplay. I don't even touch myself. What?
that's
What the hell? Bro!
well, Gunnar could be a high schooler, so you should not encourage him to touch himself. But yeah, Gunnar, good for you.
My name is
You should
Great
like.
Gunnar to fuck with people. It's just funny to me.
It is funny to us as well, Gunnar. We
Yes.
think you're very funny.
Yes, I do. I agree. Are you by any chance um have the tism with you as well? Or not? Because you did write about ADHD and autism, so maybe it's your area of expertise.
That was
Anyway,
ChatGPT, Gunnar.
I am on the spectrum. You see, I can sense it. Yeah, I can sense it. I've got the gaydar.
Tom.
My friend, my bro,
Yes.
you apparently you're on the spectrum more than you think you are. Oh, he
Me, yes, I
definitely
know.
has ADHD or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
totally. I have like a mix of ADHD and OCD and yeah, some other shit, probably some a little bit of autism, but I
just
have
sprinkle
no
everything
clue.
all
I've
in
never been
there.
diagnosed. Yeah,
You're like
it's like I've never been diagnosed.
you're like delicious curry, with autism, OCD, and a little bit of a or ADHD, like all
I used to be
sprinkled
like
on there.
freaking narcissist back then, back in those
He still
days.
is.
Not anymore.
Oh, so
Not
totally is.
anymore.
Do you think you're God?
Not anymore.
Oh my God. Really? You don't think you're God anymore?
No, but I do think that I'm like one of his favorites. Um,
What the fuck? You don't even believe
so
in God.
yeah.
What if every cold area were hot and every hot area were cold?
Well, I would be like very white, man. I would be like white as shit.
Motherfucker cured
Yeah.
himself from narcissism. That's news to me. You should do your next paper on him about how he cured his narcissism.
Yeah.
It's all thanks to me,
Maybe that
though.
would help me, if I read.
I mean, I can take credit for that. I'm pretty sure.
Dr. Gunnar and his search for narcissism.
Slang means shortened
That would be a
language, right?
great
Does that mean that
name.
slang is slang for slang?
What?
I'm asking questions, okay? You wanted this. You wanted this. You asked for this. You wanted it. Okay? What is this behavior, Pooja?
Where have I heard this? Wait, where have I heard this? You want it? You've asked for it. You're gonna
Yeah,
get.
Pooja, what
Where
is
is
this
this?
behavior?
Where,
It's Pooja.
what is this?
Did your brother have
Where is
any
this? Like,
friends?
I
Just
don't know
asking
this.
without judging. Actually, he has a lot of more friends than I do. I'm the antisocial one that has
Oh, I have like shit ton of friends, man. Like, I cannot even count. But
he's more
it's
friendly and social than I am.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can talk to a rock
Yeah.
and make a friend out of it.
Yeah, he likes
So
pebbles and rocks and stuff.
yeah, and so yeah, that's so. But wait, is he diagnosing me? Hello, Gooner,
Yeah.
Doctor Gooner.
He's like good for him with the green heart.
Good
Maybe
for him.
he's
What?
just adapting to you. Why would he adapt to me?
No,
He's
no.
not adapting
Why?
to me
I'm not. Describe adapting to her.
because I'm
Why would
antisocial
I?
and
Well, I think she Purple Chicken chooses to be sometimes antisocial. She's super cool and she can also talk to anyone. But it's more like I can like you point a finger to her and say, go talk to this person. She's probably gonna do it. And I'm also gonna do it, but it's just that she would know better than me when it comes to talking to people.
gang
And
gang
she would take her time and yeah,
gang
she would take
gang.
her time to like gang gang. What is gang gang? I don't know. What are we gonna say?
I'm
Gang
just
gang?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Jeez, man. Like I was like, what the fuck? Is that like some secret code that you don't want me to say certain? I was like, gang gang. I'm like, yeah, gang
No,
gang.
no,
I
I
don't
was
know.
agreeing with you. I was like, yeah, gang, gang. Sure. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I am. Gang, gang. I don't know.
Yeah, so less of an adapting gang gang and like, yeah, she's I we don't adapt, we just like, represent gang gang,
Gang, gang.
whatever. Like
He
it's like when
talks.
you're in the forest and you're like, oh, cool.
What? In the forest?
No, he talks what?
I was just reading what he said. He says that he talks like
What?
he is something better. His arrogance must have some base. Do you think you're
I
better than
am
everyone?
No, not at all, man. You have the goons, man. No,
I
I
think
cannot top that.
I'm not better than everyone, but there are people, enough people in this world to make it seem like I am better than everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not arrogance to think
Yeah.
that there's a lot of dumb people in this world and they make you look better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
I'm not, I'm just an
True.
average
100%.
person, but some people are below average and it makes me look like I'm above average while I'm not. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, like I felt like stupid most of my like, teenage life.
Oh, I'm
And
dumbass.
then
I'm a total dumbass.
yeah, yeah. And then like you meet certain people in your life or you like read more about shit. And then when you talk to the average people around you, you feel like, what the fuck is going on? And that is when, so
Yeah.
yeah, not
Yeah.
arrogance, blissfulness,
Yes. I agree with you.
total bliss.
My name is
There are like
Guna
people
and
out there who believe that
now
the earth is flat.
yeah, those are really actually talking about that, there's this dude who got taken to the North Pole or I don't know, the South Pole or whatever. And they proved
Hmm.
it like they showed him that the earth was actually round. And he was like a huge flat earther or something and it became like big news and he's like actually you know what it's not true. They actually changed his mind. It was so cool to see that some people actually
Bro,
can with provided with evidence.
so there are these places in America, and because it's America, so there are these places in America where there are like, like events and people gather who believe in flat earth, like flat earthers was what they call themselves. So like they would like hang out and shit and talk about like convert people into believing in flat earth. And people who are like, I had always my doubts, and they'll be like, well, we have the proof. It's flat, you know? And I was just watching this video of a guy who just trolls them, who goes there and like, and then he challenges them to explain it to them how it's flat, and they couldn't.
Hi,
Like they
Dashing.
always had one or the what?
There's someone who said, "Hey, yeah, Dashing,"
Thanks, thank you
and
so
he's
much.
asking the
I
topic of
am
the day.
topic of the day.
But the topic is just
You
random
tell.
shit we're talking about, questions and whatnot. Which, by the way, I have a new question for you,
Yeah.
for everyone. Okay, why can't zombies just eat other zombies instead? Brilliant question. Mwah. Please,
Cannibalism.
yes. Please, can you answer this? Please tell me. My brain is gonna explode with earworms or something if you don't. This is the part where you talk.
Me, I say cannibalism. I think that they, you don't eat your own kind. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a taboo probably for them as well.
Really? You think they have like a culture or something?
Probably, yeah. They're like, man, like what the fuck? You don't do that shit. And the other zombie's like, what? Brains? No, no brains of zombie. You know. And have you seen that video of Key and Peely where the zombies are racist against them and they don't? Do you know about that video?
I didn't see that one, but I really like the what's the when she's key the couple. Megan, Megan, you left your jacket though, Megan. You know?
The one with the theater? Megan. No, I have no idea. But no,
It's
back
the
to the
one.
topic. I think zombies are just like culturally diverse and morally high, and they want to just build up their civilization, and eating them their own self would like, destroy the agenda of taking over the world.
So Dashing
So,
says that the question is if zombies have the ability to decide what they want to eat.
yes.
It
Or
depends
else they
on
would be
what kind
eating
of lore
themselves.
is it, right? Because if it's most zombie lore, they really don't have a way of thinking. Their only thought process is just food. So if it's just like an organism that only thinks about food, why wouldn't they eat their own kind, right?
I mean, otherwise, what's the point of a zombie movie or a lore? Because they're like, oh, there is a zombie apocalypse. It's like, yeah, don't worry, they'll eat themselves out, you know?
They're barely
And
driven by instincts. Yeah, they have only one instinct that is to eat, no?
the question is, once everybody in the world is turned into a zombie, what happens next? Would they eat themselves then? Or would they suicide, like, a slow dying death because they're too keen on not destroying their civilization? Or, like, that's what I wonder. I wish someone would make a movie out of that. Once everybody's a zombie, what happens?
Wait, what did you say? Because I'm reading what Dashing is saying. He says that now when we break that down and take humanity as the base of the instincts, it would answer the question by itself. We don't eat humans by default. That's actually a good point. And what were you asking me?
Me?
Yeah, you said something. You asked me a question. No?
Yes, it's a question for everyone.
Yeah.
What would happen once the whole world is like turned into a zombie? There is not a single human left, it's all zombies. Would
Mm-hmm.
they eat themselves then? Or would they like kill themselves slowly because they're not gonna turn on each other? Or would they like, like what would they do? Maybe turn on each other and just like form alliances and shit? Like,
Yeah. Do you
that's my
think they would
point.
evolve? Is the good question, right?
Yeah, what maybe some part of their brain would evolve into now thinking differently, or maybe they would kill the weak. I don't know.
It's a
Someone
mind
should make
fuck.
a movie about this.
Someone
I would sell it for 100 million.
the
My
idea.
idea.
Yeah. You should take a like a Netflix call or something.
No, I would go to Fox Studios. Like, bro, mind-blowing idea, or I might say, brain-eating idea. And say, anyways,
Zombies
I'm
are the
good with
last
puns,
resort
aren't
of the
I?
human species. You can't evolve from something that is rotten already.
Hey,
Okay,
don't say that. That's like
for growth you need
racist.
reproducing. I guess, I mean, yeah, that's true. You do need reproducing, but maybe they will find a way. I mean, nobody said that zombies couldn't reproduce, right? Technically, we're thinking if they evolved into thinking creatures, then maybe they would evolve their instinct to reproduce as well. They don't have organs. They're humans. Of course they have organs.
They know how to eat, they know how to run, they know how to kill, they
Yeah.
probably know how to fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, they might learn that. But anyway, next question, right? Let's not functionally
Yes,
working
yes.
organs. Why do I keep forgetting what chloroform smells like? What? What is this question?
What,
If
what, what?
why do I keep forgetting what chloroform smells like was the question. But I skipped it. It's just I don't know, it's ridiculous. If
I
life
mean,
is
it's
like
it's obvious.
yeah, but it's funny because it was so random. If life is like a box of chocolate, how many people get the weird nutty coconut
Hmm.
box?
What? I couldn't hear the half of the first part. If life is like a box
Can you
of
hear me
chocolate.
properly right now?
Oh, perfect now. Thank you.
If life is like a box of chocolate, how many people got the weird nutty coconut box?
You are breaking up.
What, really?
Yeah, now you're not.
Like the microphone is literally on my mouth. Like I'm just like "Whoa,
Okay.
ah."
So, like, if life is like a box of chocolate.
You don't like the random questions, Dashing? He says he's asking for a good question. These questions are not even engaging. What the hell? Okay. It's not my choice, alright? As if I choose the questions. What do you take me for? A fucking creative, imaginative person who thinks about questions? Please. I'm lazy as fuck. What if Area 51 is the exit and we're contained in? Holy shit. You know what? I really want to talk about Area 51. What do you guys think about Area 51? It's so
Okay.
mysterious. Let's go on. Let's talk about something else now. Just
I think
kidding.
it's just like, I cannot disclose much because they can hear me. But yeah, man. It's a
like, but you
it's
know,
it's a nice, fun place.
no, but like, do you ever like when you go to bed at night and you're like staring at your ceiling and you can't sleep because like it's just like you're just wondering about how what if you're just like a fucking tiny little blood cell in a big ass giant and you're just trying to make it work but the giant has cancer so society is failing, like have you have those kind of I don't know thoughts. And also Dashing says if you want to talk about Area 51 we need to talk about the general understanding of the psychology of something mysterious. Okay, go on,
What's
Dashing.
so? Yeah,
Yes.
please,
No.
enlighten
We're
with
gonna
your
wait for him to write, and in the meantime, you answer my question.
what, Area 51 or the thought about the ceiling?
The thought about the ceiling.
Oh, well, just to sum up, I mean, yeah, life is out there, of course, without a fact. I mean, I'm 100% sure on it. I just don't know how to prove it. But yeah, man, I do believe that there are like major civilizations out there and like, things. It's just difficult for us to reach out to them, or we don't even know if they do the same. So it's it's pretty wild.
But I wasn't talking about that. I
So
was
yeah.
talking about how you know how we have in our body, we have tiny little blood cells, like, or DNA or some shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
And so, like, imagine that we, as human beings, are the DNA in a big ass giant living creature.
Yes.
And
Have you
certain,
seen
yeah, like the certain parts of
have
the
you seen Men
body.
in Black?
Yes, what does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
So in Men in Black, I think it was one or the second part in two, like after the credit scenes, like when the credit starts rolling, they just zoom out of Earth, and then they slowly zoom out into the solar system, and then they zoom out to the Milky Way, and then they zoom out to other
Mm,
galaxies as well, and then like they zoom out into a marble which tiny alien babies are playing with, and then
yes.
like the mama, yeah. So I was like, oh, that's cool way of thinking things, that they're just inside like some kid's marble, the whole universe itself, and the kid was holding like multiple universes in the hand, and some alien baby playing with marbles, and the mama comes in and says it's time for dinner, and so that was pretty cool. Made me feel like literally a DNA or some proton or atom into
Yeah,
a
it's such
vast
a cool concept
field
to
of
think.
view.
Like, even about death. Like, I Dashing said something. I'm gonna read it just right after what I say. Like, I constantly think about the idea of death and like what we're gonna be like when we die, when I die, and sometimes it terrifies me. Sometimes I'm just like, meh, whatever. But then I'm like, what if I get like reincarnated into some shit and then I have to go through this all over again? But then I won't remember, because of some fucking reason. Or what if I end up in like another universe where I'm just another version of who I am? Like, it's just so nice, like, to think about this because I really do. I love death. I love thinking about death. I don't know why. That's why I like watching the OA. I don't know if you watched it. They didn't finish it. They canceled it because of
Yeah, you told me
Netflix.
to watch it,
Stupid
but I couldn't
Netflix.
finish it.
You should watch it. It's just mwah. But anyway, what Dashing is saying, he's talking about mystery and why we're drawn to it. We're drawn to mystery because not knowing something gets under our skin. Yeah, our minds are wired to want answers. That curiosity keeps us hooked, like trying to solve a riddle we can't quite crack. There's a kind of thrill in the unknown, the feeling that something just out of reach might be worth chasing. This is how I see it. I agree with you in a certain level. I don't think everyone is like this. I don't think everyone is drawn to mystery, or they're not as curious as a lot of other people. That's why we have the like two kinds of people, where one of the people are just followers, and the other ones are just people who are intrigued by,
Experimenting
yeah, like
everything.
scientists or something. Guna, where are you?
Not
Our
just
little
not
scientist.
just scientists, like every day, like people who try to figure out some shit from some shit, and like I mean, if you think about it, people who are like extremely successful probably just like figured out that I just don't want to follow one thing. I want to try to do this or that. So that's, yeah,
How they
but
evolve after this
it's
is
their choice.
purely based on how they get raised. He says, Dashing. But I don't know. Do you think it is nurture? I don't know. I think it's mainly nature. I mean, no, I think it's
I
a
think
little bit of
curiosity.
both. No?
No, I don't think so. I think you can put like 10 people in a room who have never seen the world out there. Probably one or more than one is going to be curious about what's happening outside. of those walls, and
No,
some
but the
might be
thing,
comfortable living in that prison.
I think you have a mistake about kids are naturally scientific and curious. He says that. That's what Dashing says, and they love riddles. I think you're mistaken because I work with kids, and out of all the kids that I work with, only certain couple of them like doing puzzles or asking questions in a certain engaging way. Most of the kids they just like playing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so that's what I'm saying, that like out of 10 people, probably one or two of them are going to be intrigued
Yeah.
by, curiosity and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to also be a teacher, and I know what you're talking about when they just like, just play, eat, sleep,
Yeah.
and just repeat. And
Mm-hmm.
then there are this some kids who are like, what the fuck is out there, man? you
Yeah.
know, and just like taking one object and trying to fix it with another and breaking shit, trying to figure shit out. And the other ones are like, just sit quiet, do your job, as you're
Mm-hmm.
told, and that's it. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think both of them have their own benefits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it's a balance because if we didn't have order, then we wouldn't have an anchor. We'd keep going and we'd have no limits,
exactly.
And I think it's important to
So
have.
sometimes safety net is important.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So we didn't talk about Area 51. We did talk about philosophy and whatnot. Dashing
But
says,
do you guys believe?
I have two kids. I saw them grow and
Hello.
can tell what? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue. Yeah, now I can.
Okay. Um, I'm just reading what he says, I have two kids. I saw them grow and can tell you that there's a certain point where they're very curious and ask a lot of questions. I took the time to answer them and enable the scientific instinct. Some parents don't have the time for it. I am glad that you're a good parent, but again, I can assure you that not a lot of kids have that kind of instinct where they need to know certain stuff after a certain point. They just don't have the need for it. Some kids are just like, some kids ask why, and then and you tell them because, and then they're like okay, and then they keep on playing. But some kids actually are like, but why,
Yeah,
like keep
Asian.
going, like I really want to understand. And yeah, most kids do love learning new things because they're trying to get information in general. But after like 3-4 years, they just really not interested in learning new things unless they're really, naturally like that. Not all kids are like want to learn. They just want to play. It's different.
Agreed. Yeah, that's no,
I'm
but like,
saying this from a perspective
even
of
if the parents don't
working
have
in a
the time,
school. That's what. Um, what were you saying, Brohan?
yeah, yeah, but like, even if parents don't have the time to explain the curiosity of a child and what's what, if the child is curious, in any case, the child is going to figure a way out to, either believe in things which it doesn't understand, or probably try to find something, but still stay curious or intrigued by things with him or her. For example, like, I don't know about other cultures much in terms of parenting, but Asian parents tend to just like neglect your thoughts mostly. They're just like, yeah, you just do this, just follow the rule, this and that, safety net, whatever. And still, kids, just outgrows their thing and just like always asks certain questions and is always doing something,
Mm-hmm.
even though the parents are like super strict and say you don't know what you're doing, or stuff like that, or they don't have the time. So yeah, that's so I think it's just natural. Doesn't matter, where
Yeah,
you
I
are or
think you
what you
can
do. I think
nurture
it's
what you already have
yeah,
and make it into, you can take it with you into adulthood, but I don't think you can nurture something into someone and make it seem like they're really into that. I just googled it, and there's
Yeah,
actually
true.
proof to my hypothesis. Did you? I mean, honestly, we're just having a normal philosophical conversation. I don't think you needed to look for that. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm just talking from my perspective as a teacher and whatnot. Um, I agree with you, P. Mosa. Welcome. He, he, she, they, them, whatever. They say that not all curiosity looks the same. Some ask questions out loud, others watch, listen, and quietly test the world in their own way. I do agree with that. But as I'm saying, some kids, like actually a big majority of kids, whether they're nurtured into it or not, naturally don't have the instinct to learn more. It's just like that. Like, just people are just generally not into, some people are just not, they don't feel that need of, oh, what about beyond the stars or something like that. And that's okay. That's totally fine, you know.
Like, yeah, for example, me growing up, I would like you take me to any house or any place. My first thing is like just trying to like look at each and every nook and corner of the house, searching for things which I don't even know, like exploring. I always explore wherever the fuck I go. And there were certain like relatives, like cousins of mine my age, or some friends, they would like sit down if they go to someone's house, or they would just like play if they give them toys and be like, here you go, play. And they would just like play for hours,
Yeah.
you know. And then yeah, and for example, I couldn't. I'm like, no, bro, this is just a toy. I need to like figure out more shit, interesting shit out there.
Yeah.
And like I would just like make up shit in my head and have imaginary shit doing, things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just about like some kids just being totally normal and just like being okay with just whatever they are provided with.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think it is like the way Dashing says that it is about nurturing that? You think you were nurtured into being that way, or you think that, or do you think that kids, no, the normal kids as we say it, they were nurtured into being,
Oh,
compliant and not
no.
curious about the world?
I mean, I there are people who comes from like super religious families, for example, and some kids would also like grow up to be religious because they were taught to be religious and nurtured in certain ways to believe in certain things and not ask any questions because there is one above all, that is God, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then there are people who also come from super religious families, but they go out to be atheist
Mm-hmm.
or question God or question things in general. So yeah, I think even if with nurture and care and doing whatever you want, some kids are simply not going to give a fuck. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I think.
Yeah, I think so too. It is just enough to enable that behavior and give them time to develop it. I think again, this is so good. It's amazing to nurture these kind of qualities in kids, to make them understand that learning is nice and fun. But it all boils down to how much uh how much interest they have in it. Because after some time, even though you nurture it into it, the more they grow up, the more they're naturally just going to be who they are, you know? Anyway,
I think
next
if as a
question.
parent,
Ah, you were saying, sorry.
no, no, nothing. Go ahead.
No, no, just
It's
go,
a
go
deep
for it.
topic.
It is, yeah. We're gonna go
Oh no, I was just
constantly
gonna
talk
say
about
that.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just as a parent, just I would personally be when I have kids of my own, I just want to showcase to them that I am a curious individual, and because I want personally my kids to be curious about things as well. So I'm just gonna show that I'm curious about shit, and probably they're gonna look at that and also be curious. I hope so. So yeah, that's it.
If you give a kid sugar, they will not like fruit the same as before. Or they can like both. Depending on the kid as well. There's like a lot of kids who like fruits more than they like cake. Honestly, again,
Yes.
this boils down to what you like as a person. Like a lot of kids like sugar, but there's certain kids that actually like fruits and broccoli and stuff. You would be surprised the amount of differences that a lot of kids have. Again, yeah, there's this general misconception about that. Rewriting the dopamine sources is the key to enable them for growth. This is how I see it. Again, it's not about whether you're, I mean, it's about nature. Oh my god, I can't speak. It's about most kids like sugar, but then you don't feed them sugar, but they're still gonna like sugar whether you don't feed them or not. It's just up to you as a person, an adult in their life, to make it so that they can control their urges to eat sugar constantly, guide them into that. Like, oh, eating sugar is not good for you, but you can eat a little bit, It's like that. And it's the same with curiosity. It's like about how much they feel the need to eat it or not, I don't know. Anyway, next question.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Does anyone know if blind people can see their own dreams?
What?
Can blind people see dreams?
Can blind people see dreams?
Yeah.
Yes, I actually read a paper on that. They have dreams. Yes.
They do? Like, it's such a...
Yes.
Because it's strange to think about it, because, like, most of our dreams are consistent with how we experience our life, right? Even though it's strange, it still abides by the rules of what you see. So I don't know how a blind person would be, Any blind people here
Yeah,
who
they can perceive dreams.
I don't know.
And even if they had no like if they had no blind side, like let's say from the moment they were born, so they have never seen anything,
Yeah.
and yet they would have like dreams, and they would be able to explain those dreams. Like there was this research, and they would like ask people to describe their dreams, and they would describe them,
Yeah.
in a way they can. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope Elon Musk takes that away soon, so blind people can see with that thing in your brain. What's that called? Like I forgot, which you put in the back of your head. And thank you.
Oh,
Hello.
Dashing says you
Yes.
don't know what blind people see. Their black could be something else, which is a good valid point. I think their perspective, it changes because we are trying to understand it from a perspective that we've never had. And Pimosa says, saw a YouTube video on this. The person who lost vision dreams in full vision and is sad when they wake up sometimes. The born blind person does not dream in any vision and can't quite understand vision, but he can smell, taste, touch, and hear in his dreams. They feel dreams in terms of wave. Pimosa is right. So technically, they cannot see in their dreams, like see as vision-wise, unless they've already seen before and then they see after. But if they're born blind, they cannot see because they don't understand that concept. I guess that's really
The question is,
cool.
do blind people? The question is, do blind people who have never seen but have because their sense of hearing is very
The question
high
was not
and
specific on
sharp.
that. The
Yeah, but
question
like,
was just how blind
do you
people.
think that?
It's just
No, I'm
blind people in
saying,
general.
do blind? No, I'm saying, what?
Why are we? Is my voice coming to you late, or am I really talking at the same time you're talking?
Yes. Yes, the voice is like very laggy.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm talking at the same time you're talking, and you stop talking, so it's funny. You there?
Just over. We'll just like use over and out at this point.
Okay, over.
So I was saying that, um, if blind people have like, I mean, they have like sharp sense of hearing and everything, their probably nightmares are about like they would wake up to noise or just, dreams about loud noises and shit, which they would hear in their head. And like for us, it's more like nightmares in terms of visuals. Probably they would have like touch and sense and, hearing.
Yeah, okay.
That's my guess. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's
Can you hear me?
that's my guess. I don't know if that's true. Over and out.
Okay, so so Dashing said that I'm talking through my headset or webcam mic. Actually, no, I was talking through my microphone, but I did change to my to my headset mic, so maybe the voice is less laggy on Discord end. What do you think?
Uh, it could be my problem because I'm on a mobile hotspot connected to my iPad as my Wi-Fi doesn't seem to work today. So just give me 1 second.
Okay, it could be his Wi-Fi issue as well. I'm pretty sure it's his Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah.
But did my voice change when I switch the settings? Does it sound weird?
No, it's the same.
Cool, cool, cool. It's not my fault. It's his fault. Change it back to a normal mic and load sensitivity. Maybe that helps with the cutting out. I don't know, because I think maybe because
Okay, yeah, I've brought my phone out in the balcony so I could get better reception.
mm-hmm.
And let's if that would work,
Okay.
you know. Yeah, and I'm having like food out in the balcony. I'm just having good
What are you
food.
eating?
So, yeah. Oh, so it's like fried potato chips, like
I'm really
just,
hungry too.
not fried
I don't know what to
ketchup.
eat. Do you guys know what I should eat tonight?
Shrimps.
What?
You should eat shrimps.
I don't have shrimps. What the fuck? Can you choose something that is... It's Sunday, eat fish. Okay. I could order a McDonald's fish burger to eat fish. No, the issue is that it's Sunday. I don't have fish at home.
What about ramen?
Honestly, I don't even know what I have. I have pasta. Pasta. Actually, fish is a really good idea. I'm gonna cook it. Do you have meat? Dashing. Do I have meat? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm just kidding. Let me go check.
Hello?
I only have
Hello?
pasta.
This is so.
I only have pasta. Make a quick
You want to
bolognese.
have pasta?
I only have pasta. Either that or I have to order food. Which I really don't want to do that because I've been eating cake for the past 2 days and I need to get back on this, you know?
Yeah,
That's a great
I think
bolognese,
it's
but we
my
do not
connect.
put carrots in bolognese. Bro. Goes brrr.
I
Yeah,
think it's my connection.
it is your connection. Of course it
Yeah,
is.
definitely connection. Yeah, I cannot hear more than half of the things you're saying. It's because of my. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. I have a very bad connection today. So
Dashing says I'm sorry for you, but it's okay. We're gonna end the stream soon anyway because I'm really tired and exhausted and I want to play some video games. Which, you know, I do because
no
I'm a
problem.
fucking gamer, bitch. I'm just kidding. I hate myself. So it's the
By the way,
end.
I just have a question for every before
Yeah,
before we like roll out.
go for it.
Um, intriguing question to myself because I recently sold my PlayStation, right? Now I sold my PlayStation to someone unknown from like, online, and I gave my PlayStation account as well to this person, which had like games in it. Okay. Now that person, what he did was like he changed the email address and the login information so then I wouldn't have access to the recovery email. But let's say if I were to complain this to PlayStation, saying that my account was hacked and the email is changed and I'm logged out of my own account, would that work if I would show that these are my receipts and purchases for the games that I bought?
What? Wait, someone stole your account and they changed the password and you can't change the password back?
N- No, I'm saying that when I sold my PlayStation, I gave away my PlayStation account as well.
Why?
Um, but now Ah, because it was in a deal. That was the only way this person was going to give me good money for the deal if I
How much
give
did you
in
sell it
my
for?
account as well. So it's like, uh, uh, so let's say in rupees. I don't know how to explain this, but like, let's say if I bought it for like 100 euros, I sold it for like 70 euros. You know, so like good deal.
Okay, you don't
Like
want to tell
10,
me the
only
amount.
15, 20. Yeah, so I bought it for like Indian rupees 50,000 and I sold it for like almost 40,000. So like just 10,000 of difference
Yeah?
after using it for like over a year. So I'm
Okay.
saying that would PlayStation help me if I say my account was like hacked in and I need my account back?
I mean,
Would it work?
you could try, yeah. Did you change the Gmail that you were using it with?
Yeah, I mean, yes, yes. Yeah, because the guy changed the email, of course, for the recovery email and everything. So, there is no way for me to access that account anymore. But I can probably give them the email that I signed up with and probably the
If you
receipts
change the email,
from the
I don't
bank.
think they're gonna help you.
The email was changed to this person's account, right? So I can probably say that it was hacked and this person took my account information.
Yeah, I guess you could try that.
Yeah, but like, ethically, I just give it away. I just miss my Call of Duty, which I bought in there, and that's it. Yeah.
Honestly, bro,
But
I have a PS5 right now and I don't even get the hype behind it. I really like my PC.
100%. I would prefer an Xbox over a PlayStation any
I
day
would
because of
prefer
its
my
online game.
PC over any other. Even if it's a shitty PC, it's
True.
still better than fucking PS5.
That's true. No, I agree with you. I mean, a PC is a PC. I've had my good times with a PC, but it's, now I don't have anything right now, so I'm like missing out on everything. But yeah. But anyways, let's do the spin, the movie thing.
Yes. So, Dashing is gonna play Overwatch with me after the stream. If anyone else wants to join, you're welcome, of
Lovely.
course. Let's randomize this movie. Allez, we go. Allez. First movie. Clean. Is this
Queen, like
clean? Yeah. Is this is it Adrian Brody? Is this guy Adrian Brody?
I cannot like Google anything right now
It
because of
is
my
him.
bad
It is
net.
Adrian
So
Brody.
it,
So the first movie is an Adrian Brody movie. And the
okay.
description
Queen,
is,
Adrian.
should I read the description?
Just 1 second. What's it? Queen of Hearts? What's the name of the movie?
Clean.
Clean or Queen? Like a king
Clean.
or
Like clean,
queen?
like cleaning. Dirty cleaning.
Oh, Clean.
Yeah. Tom.
Adrian Brody.
Okay, so it's
Uh-huh. Next
the
one.
you don't want the description? Like synopsis?
No, 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 no. I found it. It's Clean lives a quiet life driving garbage trucks, right? That's the one.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, sure.
I think I have seen this movie.
Okay, the next one.
Next one. What's the? Yeah,
Marmaduke. No.
I have seen Marmaduke.
You did? I don't want to watch this. Great Dane Marmaduke epitomizes the overgrown lapdog with an irascible streak and a penchant for mischief that is tempered with a deep sense of life. No fucking way.
Nope.
And the next one is domestic disturbance. What the fuck? A divorced father discovers that his 12-year-old son's new stepfather is not what he made himself out to be. There's John Travolta.
Wait.
It's a
This
Vince
might be the
Vaughn,
one.
John
Wait.
Travolta. I don't want to watch this either.
Domestic. No, I would then go for Clean. I think because I don't know if
I
I've
think
seen
so
Clean.
too.
I
I've
vaguely
never
remember.
seen Clean. I want to know. I want to clean my house too. Like maybe it'll give me inspiration to clean and stuff. You know?
So, so what are we watching? Are we watching Clean or are we watching Domestic Disturbance? I'm more
What do
than sure
you?
you don't want to watch Marmaduke.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Marmaduke. What the fuck is that? Do you want to watch Marmaduke?
No,
So we say clean?
we say Clean because of Adrian Brody, nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like
That's the
so
only
interested.
reason.
I was like so interested because of that
Yeah,
reason, you know? So let's say we
and
say
he
clean.
plays a garbage man.
Yeah. And he's called
Yeah,
clean. What the fuck? That's amazing.
exactly. So let's do that.
Okay, sure. So we say clean and we end the
All right.
stream. That rhymes because I got grams on my bars because I'm hard. Ay, I just rapped. Gang, 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 gang. But yeah, anyway.
All right, then.
Here's a
Then we'll
sweating.
just discuss on. Yeah. All right, then it was lovely talking to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for having us and
Yes.
having, yeah, it was
Yes.
amazing
We're here
and it
every
was a fun
Sunday.
new topic today.
Yes. Here every
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday talking about like stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
was amazing.
I love
Thank,
talking about
thank you
stupid
so
shit
much,
with you,
Purple
bro.
Chicken, for having me as always.
Yeah, I'm not having you, bro. You're part of this now. You're here. You have to be. It doesn't work without you.
I'm a purple chicken as well. So
Yes,
that's swell.
you are a purple corn. You're a purple corn.
Purple corn.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you feed to the chickens?
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't do what I
I'm a
say,
food.
if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna feed you to the chicken.
Well, it's very funny the way you're saying it because I have like very lag on my end. So it's like, laggy voice. And so it's just very funny. But yes.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, bro.
See you.
Good talking to you.
See you,
And see you guys
bro.
soon. See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
All right. Peace out. Peace out.
Sleep.